Hi, my name is Philip, and I have a question about, like, when you're writing the different conflicts in Westeros, do you ever, like, personally pick any sides, or feel that one side fights for a more just cause objectively than the other?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I've often said that I believe in gray characters. I don't believe in black and white characters. I don't want to write the band of heroes on one side and the orcs on the other side. But that's not to say that that all characters are equally gray. Some are very dark gray, and some are mostly white, but they still have occasional flaws in them. I've always been fascinated by human beings and all their complexity, and even human beings who do appalling things. The question is why? Why do they do appalling things? And it's interesting to get inside their head and see why. Some of my viewpoint characters have done some incredibly reprehensible things. Theon, for example, or Victorian Greyjoy. Why? Why have they done those things? Were they just like born a monster? Weren't they born a cute little kid running around and saying, "Why is the sky blue, mommy?" and wanting to be loved and all that? We all start out that way, right? But things happen to us along the way that lead us to junctures in our life where we make decisions, and those decisions and the consequences of them color everything that comes after and colors the perception of the people. I mean, I got a tour through here beforehand, and we were being shown some of the armor and the artifacts of the various Swedish kings, Gustavus Adolphus, and Charles XII, and some of these others. And you look at them and see, what's the verdict of history on these men? Are these heroes? Are they villains? Are they great people, or people that we should despise? I mean, they're fascinating characters because of their very complexity.
Yes. Do you have anything to?
So I actually, speaking about, I mean, when you mentioned great people or not, I mean, I think there was once back in the day sort of a split in how you viewed history. Out of Romanticism kind of came the great man theory of history, that history was made by great men, and more modern history is much more of a historiography of societies, of sociology. To me, when I read *The Song of Ice and Fire*, it feels very much of a somewhat romantic take, in that sense. It's the characters are great men doing great things, and yet, when you come to *A Feast for Crows*, to me, that's a novel where you say, let's step back and let's see what these great men have wrought. Is that something that you did deliberately?
Yeah.